Let's get ready to wham! We're starting it off right with our reigning and defending Bassmaster Classic champion from Maiden, North Carolina, Hank Cherry. Wow, what a way to start this weigh-in. 15 pounds, 8 ounces, and much more here today. 5 fish all alive, needs 10-5 to take the lead. 22 pounds, 9 ounces. 22.9 gives him 38 pounds and an ounce. And our reigning and defending Bassmaster Classic champion is your brand new leader. Fireworks to kick off this day number 2 weigh-in. Got to stay in the top 50, and I don't think Hank has a problem with that. Let's weigh it for Phoenix Boats Big Bass. Needs to be better than 7'6". 7'11", a brand new Phoenix Boats a Big Bass. Not just for the day, but for the tournament. And wow, when things get better on day 2, it usually works out to be a pretty good event.
Yeah, before we talk about fishing, Snowden had a loss. We also had a young angler die down in South Carolina. Very tragic boating. Midgets for this thing. Here we go. Very tragic boating accident. So we got thoughts and prayers. You can send it that way. There's nothing more powerful than prayers and positive thinking. Today was one of those days you dream about. I found one of those schools you hear people talk about. It was cast after cast. 2 separate spots for probably 3 hours. Dude, it was just incredible. I could give you the product sponsor lineup, go throw down. I appreciate everybody that supports me. I cannot, if you have never seen a school of fish bite a crankbait on live scope, you have to see it. It looks like absolute fireworks when they go. Hopefully, there's more coming, and we can top 22 pounds tomorrow. So thank you guys for coming out. This crowd's incredible.
Let's hear it for your new leader and keep him rolling through. We're going to bring through a 6-time classic qualifier from Georgia, Micah Frazier. An Elite Series champion took that title up in Waddington, New York at 7 pounds and an ounce. 4 fish here today. And drew the short straw, having to weigh in after Hank Cherry. 11-14 gives you 18 pounds, 15 ounces. So a tough one for you this week, but the good news is not many of those in your career, really.
Well, they're becoming more common here lately, but I need to get my act together and start catching some bass. But, Sabine River's next, and maybe we can right the ship there.
We'll look forward to seeing you there. Safe travels, and always great to have you here. Our next angler all the way from Youngsville, Louisiana, Tyler Carrier. Five pounds, 8 ounces yesterday. 1 to add to that here today. 2 pounds even gives you 7-8, and I imagine this one probably worked out a lot different than you thought after the original pre-fish. This body of water definitely changed.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to them or where they went or what, but after that water came up, I was clueless, obviously. But, hey, y'all got a wonderful fishery here. Y'all take care of it. Awesome crowd out there. Thanks for y'all for coming.
Thank you. One of the most feared names in professional bass fishing, a 5-time Bassmaster winner from Park Hill, Oklahoma, Jason Christie. 16-7 yesterday. 5 to add to that here today. 14-14. He moves into second place with 31 pounds, 5 ounces. And this tournament, a lot has changed, but you seem to be catching them pretty consistently here this week.
I don't know if consistent is the word, but, everything's changed. We all know that. It got a lot tougher on me. Everything's starting to clear up. I just hope I can slide in tomorrow and, go back to some of those places where we had in practice after it clears up, where some of the grass, places like that where those big ones live.
Well, we're going to find out how it all works out at the end of the weigh-in, but, man, it's good to have you back here in the Elite Series.
Glad to be back. Thanks for coming out.
Alabama, get loud for one of your very own. From Springville, Alabama, the little ball of hate, Wes Logan. 13 pounds, 7 ounces to start the day. 5 fish to add to that here today. 18 pounds, 14 ounces with 32 pounds of 5 ounces. Wes Logan moves into second place. And gorillas like that are a major reason why And Wes, I jokingly call you the little ball of hate. It's not because he's a hateful person. It's because he's so driven to succeed. He hates not catching them. Well, you must be a very happy camper today.
Yeah, I had a special day. The good Lord really blessed me. I mean, I hadn't had a fishing day like I had today in a long time. I caught a bunch. I'm excited to get to go tomorrow. I think the water's going to slow down a little bit, and they're going to be able to catch some where we were going to catch some before all this started. So I'm kind of looking forward to that. But I got one little deal. I hope plays out a little bit, and maybe I can bring in a little bit bigger bag tomorrow.
Look out. I'm looking forward to seeing it go down. Let's hear it for him, Alabama. All the way from Del Rio, Texas. Give me a little love for Ray Hanselman Jr. 16 pounds, 13 ounces to start the day. 5 fish to add to that here today. 17 pounds even, gives him 33 pounds and 13 ounces. And just like that, he moves all the way into second place early in our day number 2 weigh-in here at the guaranteed rate Bassmaster Elite on Pickwick Lake, a legendary Pickwick Lake in beautiful Florence, Alabama. I want to thank Florence, Alabama, and our great state of Alabama for hosting us once again, and the great fish for coming out here even on changing conditions.
Yeah, like I said yesterday, I found them in the grass and a few on some gravel bars, and I had to relocate them. And actually, I made the right move yesterday and kind of figured out where they went and caught them quick yesterday and caught them quick again this morning. Then I ran up here in the tail race, tried to catch a big smallmouth, and I ended up catching 200-pound shark-looking critters. I don't know. It was pretty cool. I don't know what they were, but they were pretty vicious. But for those of y'all that hadn't taken a ride in a Skeeter FXR, run down to your local Yamaha dealer. They'd be more than happy to give you a demo ride. Y'all have a good one.
We look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow. Let's bring out our day 1 leader from Florida. Had 25-12 yesterday. Get loud for Kobe Krieger. 25 pounds, 12 ounces yesterday. Looking for 12-6 to take the lead here on day number 2. 5 all alive, 19-15. And with 45 pounds, 11 ounces. Once again, it's King Kong, Kobe Krieger, atop the leaderboard. Jokingly calling you King Kong, Kobe Krieger, but man, that's how it looks this week. The way you're fishing this tournament is setting up incredibly well for you. And I know it's not easy out there, but man, compared to what we're seeing some other anglers, it seems kind of easy for you, Kobe.
Well, it's far from being easy, that's for sure. Man, it was a grind today. Caught that one big smallmouth pretty early this morning, and lucky to catch 3 to go with it. And then I struggled again, like yesterday, for a while, and made a move and went down my limit bank and caught a 4-pounder and another one about 3.5. So had more weight today than I thought. The water's really jacked up from where I was fishing yesterday, and you'll hear some of the guys that are fishing up there by me. You hear the guys talking about the lower end of the lake getting dirty, but the upper end are getting cleaner. The upper end of the lake is getting dirty, and I think that's part of the problem today with some of us that are fishing up the river here, struggling a little bit. So, and I know it's dropped a little bit up there, and I know they're not going to run as much water tomorrow. So who knows what's going to happen tomorrow. We're going to go fish and find out.
Halfway there, and you're at the top of the leaderboard. Let's hear it for him as he makes his way off the stage. A 2-time classic qualifier from North Carolina, the Baby Shark, Shane LeHue. Had 16 pounds, 14 ounces yesterday. 5 to add to that here today. 15 pounds even gives him 31 pounds, 14 ounces. So a good tournament, man. But when so many people are struggling, you got to be happy with how things are working out for you, Shane.
Yeah, I've only really got one place where I'm catching any fish, and I caught like 6 or 7 on it today, and it wasn't very good. They were actually pretty small ones. So I'm not sure. Yesterday I caught that big one, and I lost like another 5 or 6 pounder on it yesterday, but hopefully they seem to bite really quick in the morning, and then it tapers off and it almost dies, and I got to run around and try to find a big one. So I'm going to probably go switch it up tomorrow. Going to throw a Berkeley. I've been throwing a Berkeley digger on 10-pound test and a 7.6 Veritas PLX rod with the brand new Revo ALF, and I can bomb that thing a mile. That's been kind of the key to getting my bites. So I'm going to go do that again tomorrow, but we're going to try some new areas.
Congrats on a great tournament so far. A two-time classic qualifier from Newcomerstown, Ohio, Hunter Schreyer. 11-2 yesterday. 5 to add to that here today. Looks like a better day today. 19 pounds, 3 ounces. Rockets into 7th place with 30 pounds and 5 ounces. Get loud for Hunter Schreyer. Hunter, it's getting better by the looks of things for you anyways.
You know, I'm not going to take the credit for it. That is glory to God, because we were camped beside some people this week that they had a little boy, 5 years old, suffering from a muscular disorder in a wheelchair. Happy as can be. There I was, mad because I only caught 11 pounds yesterday. Totally changed my evening. They came over, gave me the word about what Brentley was doing. That's his name, Brentley. And you know what? He said, I'm going to change the world one day. And I just wanted to use my platform up here for you, Brentley. Thank you, and we appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
Amazing words right there, ladies and gentlemen. Our next angler, a former Rookie of the Year from Georgia, Drew Cook. 8 pounds, 14 ounces yesterday. Generally makes a comeback on day number 2, and I'm thinking it's going to happen again here this week. 5 fish, 20 pounds, 13 ounces. Gives him 29 pounds, 11 ounces, and puts him in 8th place currently. Why always? Why always make it hard?
The day I figure that out, Dave, I will have this figured out. I mean, I don't understand. I dig myself a hole the first day and I have to scratch and claw out of it. But I fished the same areas that I fished yesterday, just a little bit different, and got on a little deal and started catching them on a Spro, Little John MD, Type R. And, I mean, dude, it was like I was on a completely different lake. I had fun today, caught a bunch of bass, and hopefully I can make it to tomorrow. I think I'll have enough, and looking forward to getting out there and catching them again tomorrow.
Awesome day number 2. Great rally. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Our next angler all the way from Gonzales, Louisiana, Robbie Latusso. At 13-8 yesterday, 5 to add to that here today, and another comeback here today. A better day for Robbie Latusso. 19 pounds, 13 ounces with 33 pounds, 5 ounces. Robbie Latusso moves into the top 10 in 4th place currently. $33 pounds and 5 ounces. And Robbie, what a difference a day makes.
I tell you, it just went right today. I fished the same spot. I caught all my fish in one little bitty old spot. So I probably won't be able to catch a whole bunch tomorrow, but I'm thankful to go out there again tomorrow.
Great comeback. We look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow. Had a great day on day number 1 from Okeechobee, Florida, Kyle Monty. 5 fish here today. At 17-14 yesterday. 5 to add to that here today. 13 pounds, 8 ounces, gives him 31 pounds, 6 ounces. You move into 7th place, and it doesn't make real sense because yesterday you were the last boat out. Today you were the first boat out. It should be opposite, shouldn't it?
Well, I was pretty excited. I got kind of, to pick where I wanted to start, and I caught most of those fish right where I started this morning, and then from there, I guess after church got out today, it was pretty packed where I was fishing, so I started running around and trying to, figure out some new stuff. Everything's changing for me right now just because I didn't get to practice a lot, so I'm just trying to fish the moment and thank the Lord for everything that He gives me.
Thankful to have you here. Great tournament. Keep it rolling, my friend. All the way from Richmond, Virginia, the barrister, Edward Loughran III. Ed Loughran had 8 pounds even yesterday. Another better day today. Might be a sign of things to come here in this tournament. 5 fish, 17 pounds, 13 ounces. gives him 25-13 and moves him into 11th place early in the day 2 weigh-in here at the guaranteed rate Bassmaster Elite at Pickwick Lake. Ed, a better day for you as well? Is the fishery changing, or did you change?
I changed a little bit yesterday. You know, I got caught flat-footed, lost a few fish, but today changed up a little bit, got every fish in the boat, and I guess it's not how you start, but how you finish. Hopefully I make tomorrow. I thought I'd need 18 pounds, and obviously I'm a little shy of that, so we'll have to wait and see.
Keep our fingers crossed, and we'll find out at the end of our weigh-in. His first season on the Bassmaster Elite Series, a 2-time classic qualifier from Kentucky, Matt Robertson. Matt Robertson had 2 pounds 6 ounces yesterday. 4 fish here today. 15 pounds 7 ounces gives you 17 pounds. 13 ounces puts you in 27th right now. And Matt, I know this one was one you came into with very high hopes.
Yeah, you know, I had high hopes for this one. I love the Tennessee River. Live right there on Kentucky Lake, but it didn't work out. Tried to go out there and catch a big bag today to get back in it because I didn't catch crap yesterday. Kind of sucked. But yeah, fixing to head back to the house. Me, Seth Fider, and Pat Renwick's fixing to start filming Adventures of the Proper Bassin' Man, so we'll get that started.
All right, we look forward to tuning into that, and we look forward to seeing you at our next event. Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen. From one oddity to another, let's bring out a former Forest Wood Cup champion, John Cox. At 3 pounds 9 ounces yesterday, 5 fish here today for 13 pounds 5 ounces, and even, I tried to help you. I mean, your hair's been getting unruly, and I took this from MMA. I mean, if Sugar Sean O'Malley's done it, Kenny Powers has done it, and you can't put it back on right now. That greatness, turn around. Everybody, the bass fishing world needs this. Let's hear it for John Cox, the greatest sport in the history of the sport. For those that don't know, the reason his hair first was dyed is because he's the greatest dad ever, and he said he wanted to teach his daughter and say, you don't want to do this to your hair, so that's why he did that. And then he was growing it, and it was this ridiculous mane, and then I thought I'd help inspire this, and proving you're the greatest sport in the history of the sport, you actually did it. But unfortunately, if you would have caught 40 pounds today, I could have made any pro angler ever do anything. But you didn't.
No, I know, but I mean, I was thrilled to catch those 5. I mean, it's been rough on me this week. But man, I mean, this place got them. I mean, you've seen everybody catching them. You know, I'm looking forward to when we get to come back. And I just got to thank my family and wherever you guys are. We're getting ready to make the drive to Texas, and I got to thank David Allen. He kept me. I mean, since I've been 18, he's always invited me to stay at his house and stuff, and I've always stayed with him. And he does a lot of guide trips out here, and I really wish I didn't have to leave because I'd really like to go on one right now. But yeah, we'll see, and we'll see you guys at the Sabine.
Look forward to seeing you there. Safe travels, and let's hear it for the greatest sport in the history of the sport, Cox rolls. Our next angler, a 2-time Elite Series champion from Newport, New York, Jamie the Hammer Hartman. 3:13 yesterday, 5 here today for 15-1, gives him 18 pounds, 14 ounces, puts you in 21st place. A little bit better day today. Is it starting to fish a little better?
No, I just got smarter today, that's all. I was dumb yesterday, just straight up dumb. I made dumb decisions. I spent way too much time at the wrong end of the lake yesterday, and I never went 10 miles from the ramp today, and I put it together, and that bag could have been a lot better today too. I dumped 2 good ones, but I'm happy with a little redemption today.
Got yourself some points and a lot of redemption, definitely, but great. Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen, as he makes his way off the stage from one 2-time Elite Series champion to another from Aiken, South Carolina, the Tower of Power, Jason Williamson. Jay Willie had 12 pounds at 15 ounces start the day. 3 fish to add to that, 7-1. Gives him 20 pounds even and puts you in 17th place. And this one, man, what a different tournament it turned out to be from pre-fish to today.
Yeah, you know, I was catching a few before all the big storms came, but it's been a rough start to the year, Dave, but we're going to get it turned around. I'd like to thank all my sponsors, Blue Otter Polarized, if you guys want a good set of polarized glasses and you on the water a lot, go give Blue Otter a try.
Definitely check them out, and we look forward to seeing you at our next event. A former Elite Series champion, a former Elite Series Rookie of the Year from Georgia, Drew Benton. Drew Benton had 10 pounds, 4 ounces yesterday. 4 fish added to that today. 15-1 gives him 25 pounds and 5 ounces, puts you in 12th place. And holding him high. Let's hear it for him, Alabama. Drew, a little bit better day today, and I have to apologize because I screwed up your intro this morning, but I'm sorry.
It happens. It happens. We won't hold it against you. You're from Canada. So.
I know. With the exchange rate, it was right. I mean,
I got you. No, it was one of those days, Mercer. To be honest with you, I should have had 3 more like those 2 I just held up, and I don't know how to explain it. It's just like when the universe is against you and everything's happening wrong, it just happens. And with about 30 minutes to go, I had 2 and caught those other 2, or else it would have been a terrible day. But I'll take it, and it wasn't a complete disaster. I'm just glad we had the event, to be honest with you, after the weather that came through and how much the water came up. And this was my second day of practice. I'm a little bit slow at figuring it out, but I think I was pretty dialed for tomorrow if we started tomorrow. But that's the way it goes. We'll take the points and on to the next one.
We look forward to seeing you there. Always great to have you here. Safe travels. A 2-time Elite Series champion, a 3-time TTBC champion from Huntington, Texas, Keith Combs. Had 4 pounds, 10 ounces yesterday. 1 fish to add to that here today. 2 pounds, 13 ounces, giving him a total of 7.7. And the sickening part of it is you caught a 10-pounder in pre-fish. How evil is the fishing? But, it's always the ones that you don't think, but the ones that, to catch a 10-pounder and then have a rough one, which are so rare for you.
Yeah, they are evil, no doubt about it, Mercer. I don't know how else to put it, but the first day of practice, I got to see the true power of Pickwick. I had probably a 32-pound bag and a 10-pound fish, a 7-pound fish, would have caught 4.5, and I've tried to relocate those fish with this rising water, and it just hasn't happened. So, I had a bad day yesterday, and I thought, man, it can't get much worse. I'll go out and I'll have a brand new game plan for today. And I sat down, put all new hooks on my little Strike King crankbaits, and went out with a great attitude. This morning I get up, I walk out to the boat, and I guess a raccoon has got in my boat last night. Ate a hole about this big in my Ranger seat. And not only did he do that, he took every single little Strike King crankbait I had laying in the cup holder. They're all gone. So that's how I started my day, and it just didn't get much better from there.
Well, if you think your day went bad, imagine how that raccoon feels right now. I don't know how raccoons pick up crankbaits, but probably not very well.
Well, he didn't just pick up one; he picked up like 17 of them. They're all gone. So, if he got what he deserved, I think.
Yeah, that's a jackpot. Go coon hunting tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear it for him. He's a Bass Pro Shops Bassmaster Open winner from Holt, Michigan. Get loud for Chad Pipkins. Had 21 pounds and 2 ounces yesterday. Another good day today. 5 fish, 18 pounds, 5 ounces with 39 pounds, 7 ounces. Chad Pipkins moves into second place in the guaranteed rate Bassmaster Elite at Pickwick Lake here in beautiful Florence, Alabama. Going to weigh that for Phoenix Boats Big Bass just to get a weight on it anyways. 7-11 is leading Phoenix Boats Big Bass, and that one right there, a 5.15. A welcome addition to the bag and a great tournament you're having here this week so far.
Yeah, it's been fun. It's crazy how the weather goes, but today was just a tougher day for us, but we made it work. There are some giant fish around there, as Keith has mentioned, so I'm looking forward to getting out there. I feel like today was survival day, the post-frontal. We had 8 bites and put them in the boat today, and hopefully we can get out there and get 20 or 30 tomorrow, have some fun. And this is awesome, man. Thanks, guys, for coming out. Appreciate your support, and your lake is phenomenal. We're going to get after it tomorrow and see what we can do.
Go get them. We look forward to seeing you back here. A 3-time Bassmaster winner, a 7-time Classic qualifier from Paducah, Kentucky, Mark Menendez. Had 8 pounds, 3 ounces to start the day, 4 fish to add to that here today. 11.9 gives you 19 pounds, 12 ounces, puts you in 20th place. And I know this is a special place. One of the tournaments that I remember most growing up watching was you and Chuck Economo battling it out on this very body of water. Just one lockup.
Yeah, one little concrete obstacle up there. Yeah, that was 23 years ago, and that was kind of the start of my tournament career. And right here on the home on the Tennessee River, I just want to say I'm amazed at how good the fishing is here, how good a shape these fish are. You know, we're dealing with the Asian carp problem. I'm working diligently with Yamaha Right Waters to go to Washington and talk to our lawmakers and let them know the problems that we're having with the economy down here due to the Asian carp problem. I haven't seen as many of them here this week as I thought I might. I saw some at Tellico the other day, so they're throughout our Tennessee River system. But I promise you, as I'm standing here as a Bass member, I'm going to go and fight for our rights as anglers. I'm going to go and try to protect this great water that we have out here and what it means to all of us. Thank you, guys.
Thank you for doing that. A 5-time Bassmaster Elite Series winner, a former Bass Nation National Champion, a former Elite Series Angler of the Year from Rathdrum, Idaho, the Prodigy, Brandon Pollinick. Had 17 pounds, 12 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. 20 pounds and 9 ounces. He rockets into 3rd place with 38 pounds, 5 ounces. The Prodigy continues to pummel him on the 3rd stop of the Bassmaster Elite Series. A better day today, man. You kind of acting like you're stick handling your way through this event, but you're doing it very, very well.
I promise you it looks a lot better on paper than what it actually is out there on the water. I mean, I'm catching them off the same place in the first couple hours, and then I do not catch a bass from like 10 o'clock until I weigh in. Like, not a bass. And so it makes for a long day, but the mornings are really, really exciting. And I rolled up to the same place today, and the first one I caught was a 5 1/4, and then I caught a 3 1/2 and a 4 and a 4, and then I actually ended up catching a smallmouth. He was a little lost, but I do appreciate him. So I'm excited because I didn't really have that great of a practice. You know, a lot of guys talked about having this great practice, and I was on like 13 to 14 pounds a day, and I thought maybe I can squeak out a check. And I found a place that was dry a couple days ago, and it happens to have a couple bass on it.
Going to be a fun final 2 days to this tournament. I almost said weekend, but it's very confusing, all this setup. Let's hear it for the Prodigy, ladies and gentlemen. A former FLW Tour winner, a 2-time Classic qualifier, and an Elite Series champion from Arkansas, Stetson Blaylock. Had 16 pounds and an ounce at the start of the day today. 5 fish to add to that. 15 pounds, 14 ounces inside the top 10 in 8th place with 31 pounds, 15 ounces. So a great tournament going here this week again.
Yeah, I know. It's changing every single day. There's so much flow out here. I just can't figure out how to catch a smallmouth. That's the problem with what I'm doing. And I tried all new water today, caught every bass I weighed off new water than I did yesterday. So I think I'll probably do that again tomorrow and try to make a run at the top 10 because obviously the top 10 guys are catching the right one. So I've got to figure out what's going on and try to get a 20-pound bag.
Halfway there, get it done. We'd love to see you here on Championship Tuesday. A 4-time Classic qualifier, a former Bass Nation National Champion, and a 2-time Elite Series champion from Connecticut, Paul Mueller. Had 14 pounds, 6 ounces, 4 fish to add to that here today. 10 pounds, 14 ounces, gives you 25 pounds and 4 ounces and puts you in 16th place right now.
Man, I fished everything I did yesterday, and they were biting weird. It seemed like the water had some color in it, and I just kind of abandoned that. I ran about 40 miles that way, only caught 4. Was a minute late on top of it, so it's been a day, but I hope I get to fish tomorrow because I like it down there. We're going to see what happens. It was man, I just wish I was in the last flight because there was some nice fish and they were starting to bite. So this is the time of day too. It's like a morning thing, and then right now this last hour is they bite again. So we'll see what happens. I'm going to be biting my fingernails, and hopefully we get in.
We'll keep our fingers crossed for you and find out how it works out at the end of our weigh-in. From one Elite Series champion to another, from Longview, Texas, Lee Livesey had 13 pounds, 2 ounces to start the day. 5 fish to add to that here today, and a better day today. 21 pounds, 10 ounces, 21.10, and Lee Livesey rockets into 5th place with 34 pounds and 12 ounces. $34.12 and Lee Livesey inside our top 10 in 5th place. What a difference a day makes. Are things getting better out there, Lee?
Oh, they're getting real good, but I fished scared yesterday. You know, I wasn't sure on the conditions, and today I picked up a halo flipping stick and went to work.
No more scared.
No scared.
No scared.
You can be scared on the first day, but not the second day.
What about day number 3?
No, it's all on the wall on the 3rd day.
I'm looking forward to seeing it.
Let me give a shout out to Brian Dodge, Duck River Marine. I know you're out there somewhere. No? Brian Dodge didn't even show up. You better yell or something. I know you're drinking a Michelob Ultra.
He's shy.
Hey, guys, thanks for coming out. Beautiful day. Y'all got an awesome lake here. Thanks, guys. See y'all tomorrow.
Let's hear it for him. Keep the noise coming for the 2017 Bass Nation National Champion, Caleb Sumrall. Had 18 pounds, 12 ounces yesterday. 4 fish here today. 14 pounds, 7 ounces gives you 33 pounds and 3 ounces. And another Express Yamaha angler inside our top 10 in 8th place right now. Inside the top 10, and I know that number 5 is haunting you. Did you ever have that one on?
I didn't, man. I had 4 bites today, and I put them in the boat. I grinded so hard. I kept my bait in the water. I don't even know how many casts I made. You know, I told myself I was going to stay close and really try to maximize my time. I knew if I got bit up here, it was going to be that quality, and, you know, it just fell a little short. So it is what it is. We're going to get the boat straight, get back out there tomorrow, and catch us a much bigger bag. So
I look forward to seeing it go down. Let's
look
hear
at
it
this
for
crowd, man. Dude, Florence, y'all showed out, man. This is great to see. Thank y'all for coming out. Y'all have a good one.
Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen. Let's bring out a former Rookie of the Year from Caryville, Tennessee, Brandon Card. 17 Bassmaster top 10s, had 17-10 yesterday. 4 fish here today. 8 pounds, 6 ounces, moves into 16th place with 26 pounds even. So things got a little tougher on you today. Was that the river or an adjustment you made?
No, it was the river. I just never really got the bites. You know, yesterday was tougher for, you know, like from the majority of the field, but I think most guys caught them better today. So I don't know what happened. The fish were short striking today, so maybe it was a color thing. I'm gonna change up some colors, but hopefully we can get back out there tomorrow. It's gonna be right on the bubble. But I just want to say thanks to all you guys who came out. What a great crowd. I appreciate y'all. Thank you.
Thank you, and we hope you get in that cut tomorrow. We'll keep our fingers crossed for you. Let's bring out a 3-time U.S. Open champion, a 7-time Classic Qualifier from Payson, Arizona, the Golden Ram, Clifford Perch. At 11 pounds and 9 ounces yesterday. 5 to add to that here today. 14 pounds, 10 ounces, moves into 16th with 26 pounds and 3 ounces, 26.3. And Clifford Perch moves into 16th place here on day number 2, stop number 3 of the Bassmaster Elite Series, the guaranteed rate Bassmaster Elite at Pickwick Lake. So Clifford, a little bit better day today.
A little bit. I had to get a picture because I'm not sure if I'm going to get to go tomorrow. But I had a lot of fun. I really caught a lot of fish today, a lot more than yesterday. I'm afraid that that 4-fish bag yesterday might really hurt me, but I'm hopeful. Maybe I'll sneak in there and figure out a little something. I was fishing in an area that ended up being the worst affected out of the whole lake. I thought it was going to be probably one of the safer creeks, and it ended up being one of the worst. And I've been scrambling and just kind of figured them out today, and I'd really like to be able to go again. It's got a lot of fish. This is a great lake. I really enjoyed it. But, man, would I like one more day.
We'll keep our fingers crossed. Hope it works out well for you, but always great to have you here. Let's give him a little love as he makes his way off the stage and keep the noise coming for our next angler, a classic qualifier from Manford, Oklahoma, Dale Hightower. Dale Hightower had 7-11. Yesterday, 2 fish today for 3.9, gives you 11 pounds, 4 ounces, and unfortunately going to be outside of the cut this time around, but this one was a pretty crazy tournament that we're all just very thankful to get in.
Well, I'm thankful to be here. Want to thank my sponsors. I need to thank Express Boats, Yamaha, the Bass Tank. I want to thank Six Gill. I don't want to miss anybody here, so I got several. I got Humminbird and the good Lord above, and my wife, number one.
That is it. You got your priorities right there, my friend. Let's keep them rolling through. Our next angler from Raceland, Louisiana, Tyler Rivette. Tyler Rivette had 16 pounds, 12 ounces yesterday. 5 good ones here today. Look out. 5 fish, 20 pounds, 15 ounces. 20 pounds, 15 ounces. And he's in 5th place with 37 pounds, 11 ounces. Get loud for Walk-Ons Pro, Tyler Rivette. Tyler, wow, what a day number 2. You mean you're having a great tournament, but, man, when it gets better on day 2, things are going right.
I think so. The bad part is I left my spot at 9:30, and I didn't call after that. So I know they're there. I was just scared to beat up on them. So hopefully I could go back there tomorrow and catch them. But the cool thing is I caught my limit on one spot this morning. I was running down the lake, and I had a log jam up in between my lower unit and the jack plate. So I just pulled over on the bank, and just so happened it's the same exact stuff I'm fishing all week. So first cast, I catch a 3-pounder, and I caught my limit in like 5 minutes on that. So I was like, oh, thank the good Lord. He hit that, got me to get that log right there. So it's his fault for that, so I appreciate that. And I just want to thank y'all. This is a big crowd. I'm all pumped up. I didn't know what to do today. It was awesome. I just kept running new stuff, so I'm going to just go back and hit that stuff all day tomorrow and hopefully get a top 10.
Let's hear it for him. What a day number 2. Keep it rolling. Let's bring out our Bass Nation National Champion from Wisconsin, Pat Schlopper. Pat Schlopper took his Bass Nation National Championship right here on Pickwick and was good to him yesterday. 16-10 yesterday, 5 here today. Better today, 18 pounds, 15 ounces. Gives him 35 pounds, 9 ounces. And Pat Schlopper inside the top 10 here once again on Pickwick Lake here in beautiful Florence, Alabama. I want to thank the great folks from Florence for being our host city. As always, rolling out the red carpet. And Pat, this whole area, the Shoals area, Florence been pretty good to you, between the Bass Nation and obviously catching them again here this week.
Yeah, it's been tough. I have not been getting very many bites. I caught 6 keepers today. I had those 5 by about probably 9:45, and then I left the one spot and just fished the rest of the day, and I caught one more keeper that didn't help. So I don't know what's going to happen if I make it to tomorrow, and should go fish and see what happens.
Well, we'll look forward to seeing it all go down. We'll find out what happens when you weigh in tomorrow afternoon. Let's bring through our next angler from Millville, New Jersey, GDP, Greg DePalma. Greg DePalma had 15-15 to start that day. 5 to add to that here today. 15 pounds, 2 ounces gives him 31 pounds, and an ounce puts you in 16th place currently. $31.1 and sitting in 16th place right now. So having a consistent tournament, that's for sure.
Yeah, it was quite a day. I ran 35 miles down to where I caught him yesterday. Got there first thing in the morning. There was a local there, and he said, "Man, they're biting good, but I caught them all." And I was like, "Oh man!" So just like yesterday, I had to, refigure it out all over again. So hopefully tomorrow I get to go back at it and go from there.
Find out at the end of the weigh-in, but great tournament. Keep it rolling. Let's bring through a Bass Pro Shops Bassmaster Open winner from Tennessee, Skylar Hamilton. Had 12 pounds, 6 ounces yesterday, 5 to add to that here today. 17 pounds, 8 ounces gives him 29 pounds and 14 ounces. So a better day number 2 for Skylar Hamilton. Get loud. That big brown beast is a major reason why. Skylar, great day today and great tournament. It's coming together for you well.
Yeah, man, I got fortunate today. I only had 5 keeper bites. I just stuck it out in one little area, and I've caught a big one every day so far. And, I can go out there tomorrow and not catch a single fish, or I can catch 5 again like that. So got to say hi to my folks back home. Love you guys, and hopefully we can catch a few more tomorrow.
Look forward to seeing you back here. A 2-time FLW Tour winner, a 2-time Classic qualifier from Shelby, North Carolina, Matt Airy. Matt Airy had 5 pounds, 12 ounces yesterday, 4 fish here today. Let's get him some Angler of the Year points. 13 pounds, 5 ounces, gives him 19.1, puts you in 33rd place. And I know this was a tough one for you, Matt, but man, you rallied some points here today, and by the end of the season, those might turn into the most valuable points you've got all year.
Yeah, they really will. I want to give a big shout out to Scotty for getting me back up and running the Mercury trailer. We couldn't do it without those guys, but we went and rolled the dice today. We ran way down the lake and just bounced around trying to look for that 25-pound bag because that's what I need to get back in this game. But I am looking forward to our next event, Sabine. It's a maze, I guess you could call it, but never been there, so always excited to go to a new place. Man, this crowd's awesome. Thank you to everybody for coming out, and we'll see y'all soon.
Thank you. Safe travels. We look forward to seeing you down at the Sabine. A 6-time Bassmaster winner, a former Elite Series Angler of the Year, your Angler of the Year leader from Gonzales, Louisiana, the Hack Attack, Greg Hackney. 15-15 yesterday, 4 fish here today, gives him 9 pounds, 3 ounces, puts you in 25th place, and for the first time this season, you've had a little bit of a rough day, and don't know how it's going to work out, but man, this is a changing fishery. What happened out there, Greg?
I had a lot of bites yesterday. I'd only been better off if I hadn't have had, because the day I said, well, I'll run back out there and catch me enough to make it. Well, I spent all day trying to catch enough to make it. I never got a chance to really I caught them flipping yesterday. I probably had 20-plus bites. Sure, I could go back out there today and catch 5 more, but I didn't. I don't know if the stretches I was fishing were getting fished by other people or what, but I just was pitching that grass. But it's a great lake. I do love this place, and but I am a little confused about it. It happens. I never could abandon what I did yesterday, and that's what happens when you do that. So, but again, we'll see what happens. Hopefully, squeak in one little. If I take the last spot, if I could just squeak in the last spot.
We'd love to see it, but we love having you back here. Who's happy to have Greg Hackney back on the Bassmaster Elite Series? From Reed Springs, Missouri, get loud for Chad Morgan-Taylor. Had 3-1 yesterday. 5 fish here today. A better day today. 22 pounds, 2 ounces. Wow. What a difference a day makes. 22 pounds, 2 ounces, giving him 25 pounds and 3 ounces. And he moves into 25th place currently. And man, what did you zag or did the fish change?
I told you I had to figure something out, and I did.
You did.
You know what I figured out today? It's a hell of a lot more fun when you're catching them when you're not. I'm going to tell you that right now. No, I did. I knew yesterday I got thrown a curveball right out of the gate, and it sucked me into a pattern I shouldn't have been fishing, and I just was reluctant to change. Today, I never even started with that. I never went to it. I never did it, and I changed up, and I located 3 pretty good groups of fish and was able to come up with a decent bag. And, you know, that's just fishing. It's making changes. It's adjusting on the fly. So, you know, I mean, it is what it is. I'm just glad that I was able to salvage some points and be able to move forward. So, but, man, I'll tell you what, you guys not only got a great fishery, but you guys show up now. Thank you so much for your support.
Thank you. We hope you slide in there. Whatever way, an incredible, incredible tournament or comeback here today. A 2-time Bassmaster winner from San Jose, California, the Zaldangerous one, Chris Zaldain. At 21 pounds, 2 ounces yesterday, 5 here today. 21 pounds, 2 ounces yesterday, 5 today for 13 pounds, 14 ounces. 13-14 gives him 35 pounds even, puts you in 7th place. So a little tougher day today, but you know you're gambling, and man, you're going to be in this thing tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, I live to fight another day, no doubt. I went down swinging up there below the dam, and by the hour, it just started getting muddier and muddier and muddier. There was more trash coming down the river. I guess all that mud from Wilson is finally making its way through the dam and out of those turbines and out of the spillway and ended up in my area. So so we're going to start there tomorrow and see if we can catch some of those big smallmouth, and we'll work our way down the lake. But I'm just looking forward to getting after it again, and thank you guys for coming. This is an awesome crowd. Thanks, guys.
Always great to have you here. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow. He's a 2-time Opens winner and an Elite Series champion and a Bassmaster Century Club member from South Carolina, Patrick Walters. Had 18 pounds even yesterday, 5 here today. 16 pounds, 13 ounces, gives him 34 pounds, 13 ounces, and puts him in 8th place currently. Get loud for this young South Carolina superstar, Patrick Walters. Well, Patrick, it looks like you had to work this weekend, and you don't work a lot on Mondays and Tuesdays. And I don't know about Tuesday, but you're definitely working Monday.
Well, I'm happy to, because I'm telling you, this morning I was a little worried about it. I thought I was going to catch them quick and fast this morning, but it took me a while, and it was a grinder today. But hey, we made it happen. We caught 5. I'm excited to be fishing on Monday. Neil said he had to head back to work, and I said, well, hopefully I'll be working tomorrow too. Looks like I am. You know, big shout out to my wife, everybody back home. Big shout out to Clay. That's my boy right there. And this amazing crowd here in Florence, Alabama. I do love this lake. This lake is home, I tell you. So hopefully we'll go fish tomorrow and we'll go lean on some.
Going to get the shot, and we look forward to seeing how it all works out. Alabama, I know you're going to get loud. From Auburn, Alabama, a 3-time Elite Series champion, Steve Kennedy. Steve Kennedy had 18 pounds, 11 ounces yesterday. Another good day here today. 5 fish. $20 pounds, 9 ounces. With 39 pounds, 4 ounces, Steve Kennedy moves into 3rd place. $39 pounds, 4 ounces, and sitting in 3rd place. And Steve, these are the kind of derbies that you usually do pretty good, and you're doing it again here this week.
Yes, I love the moving water, no doubt about it. So, but yeah, over the years I've had 3 or 4 good events. I've won a couple in the flood situation, and you know, I don't know what I see that no one else does. I have no idea, but yeah, I'll take it. This place has been good to me. I love it up here.
Working out pretty good, and you're going to be with us tomorrow, so congratulations. Let's hear it for Steve Kennedy. I need you to get very, very loud for our next angler. It's his rookie season, and it's his birthday today. From Northport, Alabama, Justin Hamner. 13 pounds, 12 ounces yesterday. 4 fish here today for 9 pounds, 4 ounces. Gives you 23 pounds even, and I want everybody all together to say happy birthday, Justin. 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday!
Okay, a bunch of people just wished you happy birthday. Unfortunately, the Bass did not today, Justin.
Yeah, can you wish a few more pounds on there for me? No, it was fun. I mean, this place has got them. I don't know what I was doing this week, but so much fun. I'm ready to get back after it. I don't think it's going to happen tomorrow, but that next tournament should be good.
Awesome to have you on the Elite Series. Enjoy some birthday cake, and great to have you. We look forward to having you for years and years to come here. Let's bring out our reigning Rookie of the Year from Minnesota, the sleepy assassin, Austin Felix. Had 1 fish yesterday for 5 pounds, 4 today for 10 pounds, 14 ounces, gives him 15 pounds, 14 ounces. Unfortunately, outside of the cut here this time around, but hey, it's just event number 3. We got lots of events ahead of us.
Yeah, this is the one out of the first 3 I was expecting to do the best for, I thought, and then here we go. I expected to struggle the first 2. I don't know what's going to happen. This fishing game's kind of weird sometimes, but I actually had a pretty good practice. I caught some fish deep, some fish shallow, doing just about everything. I just didn't adjust quickly enough, and a lot of these guys did, so they're still smashing them. Yeah, we got 2 weeks off, and then we'll head to Florida or Texas, but I'll see you then.
I will see you there. Safe travels. His second season on the Bassmaster Elite Series, traveled all the way from Japan. Get loud for Takumi Ito. 13 pounds, 5 ounces yesterday, 3 fish here today. 7 pounds, 9 ounces, gives you 20 pounds, 14 ounces in 33rd place right now, but I don't know if it's going to be enough to go fishing tomorrow, Takumi.
Yeah, I hope I want to fishing tomorrow, but maybe difficult, I think. So I have to get a 5, but only 3 bites, so no good for me. So practice is a low water, so practice, but so tournament is also high water is very difficult for me. I have never seen so flooded, so difficult for me.
A tough one this time around, but we look forward to seeing you at our next tournament.
Yes,
let's hear it for Takumi Ito, ladies and gentlemen. From Monroe, Louisiana, a former Carhartt College Bass champion, Brett Pruitt. Had 4 pounds, 6 ounces. Yesterday, 3 fish here today. 9-13 gives him 14 pounds and 3 ounces in this one. A tough one, but a lot of great events ahead of us.
Yeah, I was catching them in practice with that new low ranch live target, and I was looking forward to doing that, but the conditions, I never did find them out there deep and end up scrounging them shallow, and should have had a good bag today, but lost 2 good bites. But ready to regroup in 2 weeks and then head back and get after it on my kind of fishing on some cypress trees, so I'm excited about that.
Look forward to seeing you there. Safe travels. Alabama, one of your very own, the 2019 Forest Wood Cup champion, Clint Davis. Had 14 pounds even yesterday, 3 fish here today. Seven pounds, 13 ounces, gives him 21-13, puts you in 32nd place, and I know this was one you probably were looking forward to.
Yeah, that's the problem was I was really hard-headed today, man. I kept thinking, oh, they're going to bite, and finally the last hour I ran around and knocked 3 out, but I wish I at least ran around a little more and got 5 to go fishing tomorrow, but I think that's going to miss it.
We'll keep our fingers crossed for you, but it's always great to have you here and have you in your home state of Alabama. Let's bring out a 7-time FLW Tour winner from Clewiston, Florida, Scott Martin. Scott Martin, a former Forest Wood Cup champion, his first season here on the Bassmaster Elite Series, hot up his first top 10 at our last event, had 18.5 yesterday, 5 today, 22 pounds, 13 ounces with 22.13. It gives him 41 pounds and 2 ounces, and 2 is the trend because he moves into second place currently. Sitting in second place with 41 pounds and 2 ounces, and we're going to weigh one fish for Phoenix Boat Big Bass. Current leader 7-11. That one 6 pounds 8 ounces. Not going to take over Phoenix Boat's Big Bass, but you're sitting in second place at the halfway point of this tournament, and you got to be feeling pretty good, Scott.
Oh, today was a blessing, I tell you. You know, we all were in the same boat. We had to kind of relearn this lake due to this weather and the water and the current. Made a really good decision yesterday and kind of followed that up again today. You know, I caught fish from right out here all the way down almost to past Bear Creek today, and they're starting to show up. Those bigger fish are starting to pull up. So I think tomorrow you're going to see. I hope I can catch a big bag, but I think you're going to see a lot of big bags weighed in tomorrow. These fish are starting to set up, and these guys are starting to figure them out. So it was a true blessing today. I had a lot of fun, and I want to say hi to my wife, and my girls are at home watching right now, and looking forward to tomorrow.
Great to have you in the lead series, and great to have you in second place in this tournament. Let's hear it for
Appreciate
Scott
it.
Martin. A two-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Colgate, Oklahoma, Luke Palmer. Had 16.9 yesterday, 5 here today. 14 pounds, 9 ounces, gives him 31 pounds and 2 ounces. And Luke Palmer moves into 20th place at the halfway point of this day 2 weigh-in here at the guaranteed rate Bassmaster Elite. So, Luke, a good tournament, consistent tournament anyways so far, and going to be fishing again tomorrow by the looks of things.
Yeah, I hope so. It was a grind today for me. I just didn't catch a lot of fish. Yesterday I caught quite a few. The quality just wasn't there today. I kind of pulled up on a stretch this afternoon and caught a couple of good ones, so maybe that's going to pan out for me. I don't know, but, you know, I can't say enough about those Lumo lithiums I got. They're running strong, keeping me in that current, and that's where I've been catching them. So, maybe we have to go catch them tomorrow and do some good.
Great to have you here. We look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow. Let's bring up the first Canadian to ever win an Elite Series event from Peterborough, Ontario, Canada, Chris Johnston. Had 16.11 yesterday, 5 today. £16 pounds, 13 ounces. So consistently catching them. Gives him 33 pounds, 8 ounces, and moves him into 13th place. £33, 8 ounces. I think your 2 days' weight were separated by 2 ounces. So, I mean, you're catching the same fish by the sounds of things.
I'm having fun, that's for sure. Today, I caught way more fish than yesterday. I probably caught over 20, probably almost 30 keepers, a lot of 2-pounders. This lake's a blast, and I'm looking forward to tomorrow. Hopefully, get one of those kickers finally.
Look forward to seeing you back here. Going to get another shot at it. Let's hear it for him as he makes his way off stage from one international angler to another, all the way from Osaka, Japan, Kenta Kamura. 13 pounds, 12 ounces as of this morning. 5 to add to that here today. 10-14 gives him 24 pounds, 10 ounces. You move into 33rd place, and got to keep your fingers crossed that it's enough to go tomorrow.
Yeah, it's going to be close. Yesterday was a little easier, but, it took me all day to catch a small limit today, so I might be on the wrong deal.
Well, we'll find out at the end of this weigh and see. I hope you sneak in. We'll find out. Top 50 get a chance to fish tomorrow. Our next angler, a former Bass Nation national champion from Wisconsin, Caleb Kuffal. At 5 pounds, 7 ounces. Gives 14 pounds, 8 ounces, and puts himself in 41st place with 19 pounds, 15 ounces, and not a lot of breathing room with 50 more anglers left to weigh in.
No, my tournament's over for sure, but unfortunately it took me all day yesterday and half of today to really figure out how to catch them. After that, caught a bunch of fish in the last couple hours this afternoon. It was a lot of fun, but it's on to the next one for me.
Look forward to seeing you there. Safe travels. It's great to have you here. He's a 4-time Angler of the Year, our reigning and defending Elite Series Angler of the Year from Texas, Clark Wendland. 20 pounds and an ounce yesterday, and a much different day today. One fish for 2 pounds, 2 ounces gives you 22 pounds and 3 ounces, and I know that's not the way you wanted to back up yesterday.
No, pretty disappointing, really. I mean, but you know, some days just go that way, and you can't, you know, whatever you do is the wrong thing, and that's what happened to me today. So, you know, you just live and learn and put a smile on your face and go fishing again next week.
That's what makes you a great champion. Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen. A true champion both on and off the water. A two-time classic qualifier, Yusuke Miyasaki. At 7 pounds, 14 ounces yesterday. 5 fish here today. Better day today. Let's get him some Angler of the Year points. 14 pounds even. It gives him 21 pounds. 14 ounces puts him in 37th place currently. 51 anglers into our day 2 weigh-in. 100 anglers in the field. Going to cut this field down to 50 after today. And the top 10 fish on Championship Tuesday. A very rare Championship Tuesday here in the Elite Series. And Yusuke, a better day today. Did you change or did the fish change?
No, actually, I did a bit slow down today, but also I'm more carefully to handle on it today. So yesterday my hook is stuck over there. Then 3-pounder, you know, just keep, you know,
You're the hook stuck in you.
Yeah, then, you know, comes off. Stuck in the hook, then comes off. You know, I hate happening yesterday, but today.
So you kept the hook but lost the fish.
That was horrible yesterday. It was so amateur, so disappointment by myself yesterday. But everything, almost everything good today, so I take that.
No hooks.
No hooks.
Well, that's good. A better day today. Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen. A young Alabama pro with a bright, bright future. Get loud for Joshua Strasner. Josh Strasner had 19 pounds, 13 ounces yesterday. Got to watch him on Bass Live here today. 5 fish, 15 pounds even inside the top 10 once again with 34 pounds and 13 ounces. So a little tougher day today, but a great tournament you're having, Josh.
Yeah, it's a little tougher today. I actually had probably 3 times as many bites.
You can bend that up. Clifford Perch knocked it down there 10 anglers ago, and everybody else has struggled ever since. Sorry, Clifford.
I had a good time. Caught a lot of fish, had a good time. I only got around one good fish, and fortunately I couldn't get it in the boat. But I hope I get one more shot at it tomorrow, and hopefully we can try to make up some ground.
Pretty sure you're going to get a shot, and we look forward to watching it. Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen. A 2-time classic qualifier from Texas, Brad Watley. 12 pounds and 3 ounces yesterday. 5 fish here today. Five fish here today. 19 pounds of 14 ounces. With 32 pounds and an ounce, he moves into 18th place. And look at that handful of fish. The Bassmaster Elite Series of Bass, big stage, big dreams, and overcoming is a big part of that story. And man, you had some adversity today, but it did not slow you down. You had your better day of the tournament.
Yeah, I absolutely did. You know, I mean, this sport sometimes you're so high and sometimes you're so low. And run into some adversity this morning early. And I got to thank, the service crew, Andy with Phoenix and Scotty, with Mercury. They came to my rescue and kept me in this tournament, or I was out of it. So, but yeah, come back, caught a good bag. So maybe we can come back and catch them again tomorrow.
Awesome resilience out there, and a great performance today. Let's bring out a 6-time Toyota Series champion, a former Opens champion from Maryland, Brian Schmidt. Had 13 pounds, 4 ounces yesterday, and much more here today. 5 fish for 23 pounds, 8 ounces. 23.8 with 36 pounds, 12 ounces. 23.8, the biggest bag of the day, sitting in 8th place. I'm going to weigh that for Phoenix. Most big bass needs to be better than 7 pounds, 11 ounces to take that over. 7 pounds, 6 ounces. Not going to take that over, but with 23 pounds, 8 ounces. That's our biggest bag of the day, and what a rally.
Yeah, so the crazy thing is I had 13-4 off the same spots yesterday. I fished the exact same deal I did, same baits. They just got bigger and a lot more of them. Just tickled pink, to do what I did today, man, and I would love to get back on a couple of them spots tomorrow.
Great rally. You're going to get a shot. We look forward to seeing how it all works out. Next up, a 2-time Classic qualifier. He's the second Canadian ever to win an Elite Series event, and he did it at our last event. The great Canadian snow leopard, Gussie Jeff Gustafson. 4 fish here today. 10 pounds, 9 ounces, and proving how fickle this sport is. Just when you're on the top of the mountain, even a snow leopard can lose its grip. Yesterday, you did not weigh in a fish, and I know that's very humbling, but, man, proving the person you are. You showed up here this morning smiling ear to ear and happy to be here like you always are.
Oh yeah, I feel lucky every day to get to come up on this stage. So yeah, I guess the fishing gods were so good to me a couple weeks ago in Knoxville that I paid for it yesterday. But yeah, got a few, caught 4 today. Had my 5th one hooked up. It would have been a small victory. I think there was a few bad words yelled. The last one was about 10 minutes before I had to come in, but yeah, no, salvage a little something today, and yeah, look forward to getting after it again in a couple weeks.
Got yourself some points. Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen. Elite Series champion, a 32-time Classic qualifier. 4 of those he has won. From Ava, Missouri, the legendary Mr. Rick Clunn. At 11 pounds and 9 ounces yesterday, 3 fish here today. 10 pounds and an ounce gives him 21.10. He moves into 42nd place. And let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen. Not going to make the cut here this time around, but he's going to save his voice. Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen. Rick Clunn. My voice. Well, yeah, it wasn't my voice you saved, really, but we'll talk about it backstage. Rick Clunn, he can say whatever he wants. Let's bring out another Bassmaster Classic champion from Oregon, Jay Ellis. 4 pounds, 13 ounces, gives him a total of 14.8. Moves him into 65th place, and not going to make the cut this time around, but, you've been around a long time. You can't catch them always.
Yeah. Well, that is a true statement. But I gave it my best shot this week, and it just didn't work out. Once the river came up, I never could really find them. But besides fishing these tournaments, I also run the Cast for Kids Foundation, and we put on fishing events for kids with special needs. And I tell you, Dave, it's so great to be able to provide that opportunity to those kids. Fishing is a sport for everybody to enjoy, and a lot of those kids never get a chance. So we have a small staff of 5 people. We don't do it all ourselves. We rely on volunteers around the country that get a hold of us at castforkids.org, and we work together with local volunteers to put on events on lakes and rivers all over America. So anybody listening today, if you'd like to start an event for some awesome kids in your neighborhood, look us up at castforkids.org. Thank you.
Great organization. Thank you for everything you do. Grab your fish there, Jay, before you make your way up the stage. A 6-time Classic qualifier, a Bassmaster millionaire from Virginia, Rick Morris. 5 fish here today after a tough day yesterday. Going to rally and get some points. 16 pounds, 5 ounces, unfortunately outside of the cut, but going to rally himself some Angler of the Year points with the ultimate goal to make it to the Bassmaster Classic. Already been there 6, a Bassmaster Classic bridesmaid. Rick, so I know that's not going to get you in the cut, but man, that's going to be valuable points as this season moves on.
I think that's a lot better than the 0 I had yesterday. What do y'all think? Give me a big hand. Yeah, you go out there and you fish and you go, I can't get a bite. What's wrong with me? So,
Went out, changed it up, just started running little pockets that had current in them. Caught a couple on a War Eagle spinnerbait real slow, a Bandit crankbait, and a DT6. And that's the only 5 bites I had, and I caught every one of them. I fished here plenty of times over the last 30 years. This is my 30th year. This is an awesome fishery. You guys are awesome. I look forward to coming back.
Always great to have you here, and great rally here today. From Texas, give me a little love for Randy Sullivan. At 13 pounds, 5 ounces yesterday. 5 fish here today. Let's get Randy in that cut. 17 pounds, 15 ounces. Looks like he's done it. Moves into 24th place with 31 pounds and 4 ounces. 31-4 and sitting in 24th. So, Randy, a good tournament, man. Looks like you got yourself inside that cut unofficially anyways right now.
Oh, dude, I'm still practicing. I have no idea what I'm doing.
It's working out pretty good when you figure it out. Look out.
Yeah. I mean, I just keep going until I get some bites and keep doing whatever's working that day and hope that it keeps working. I mean, that's all it's been about.
I would keep doing that. You're going to get the opportunity.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it tomorrow.
Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen. Going to be inside our top 50. Alabama, I need you to get very loud for one of your very own. The 2019 Elite Series Angler of the Year from Alabama, Scott Canterbury. Tough day yesterday, but champions rally, and he definitely did that. 211 yesterday, 20 pounds, 4 ounces today. Gives him 22 pounds, 15 ounces, and he moves into 40th place currently. What a rally on day number 2. Canterbury crushes him in his home state here on day number 2. And, man, that rally salvages a bunch of Angler of the Year points, and I know it's going to put that smile back on your face because this had to be one you were looking forward to.
Yeah, like I said yesterday, it was definitely anytime you can fish in the state of Alabama, but you can fish at Pickwick, Garnersville, any of these Tennessee River lakes. They're just unbelievable. They're world class. They got fish everywhere. And yesterday, I just couldn't run into them. I tried to make it happen where they did during where I was getting bit during practice out on the river, and the lake came up 6 or 7 foot. The current just got too much. They left, and I didn't move with them. Finally, today, I caught up with them a little bit and had a great day, had a good time. It's awesome to see a crowd. I appreciate it, guys.
We appreciate you, and wow, what a rally. Let's hear it for him as he makes his way off the stage. Keep the noise coming from Denver, North Carolina, Rob Dye. Rob Dye had 8.6 yesterday, 5 to add to that here today. 14 pounds, 8 ounces gives him 22 pounds, 14 ounces. He moves into 41st place. The top 50 get an opportunity to fish on day number 3 here at the Guaranteed Rate Bassmaster Elite Pickwick Lake. Our 3rd stop of the 2021 Bassmaster season. And Rob, a little bit better day today.
You know, I caught about 25 fish that's all the same size. I was begging the Lord for a big one, and I just couldn't do it. I don't think that's going to be enough, Dave, but, you know, it is what it is. I had a decent tournament. If I'd have caught some fish yesterday, and, you know, I want to thank my family and all the people who support me, and I appreciate the crowd.
Thank you for being here, and we look forward to seeing you at the next one. From Baton Rouge, Louisiana, a Bassmaster Classic qualifier, Derek Hudnall. Had 11 pounds, 6 ounces. Yesterday, 3 fish here today for 7.15. Gives you 19 pounds, 5 ounces, and puts you in 52nd place. A tough one, but hey, we look forward to the next one down the road.
That's all you can do. You know, this one stings a little bit. It's been a while since I've had a finish like that. But, you know, it would be easy just to go home and sulk and feel sorry for yourself. But, you know, my goal is still the same, and it's what everybody else is. I want to compete for an Angler of the Year championship, and I want to make the Bassmasters Classic. So I'm not going to let one bad tournament keep me down. I know what this place has. I just never got comfortable after that water came up. You know, that's all it was to it. You know, yesterday I caught a couple of big ones on a green pumpkin D-bomb, and, you know, it's just my comfort level, and a 7 foot 3 inch medium heavy St. Croix Victory rod. And I really thought I could expand on that today, and I just couldn't get the bites. I never could. I tried some different things, went to some different areas. I just never could get comfortable. But on to the next one. The next one's only a few hours from my home, so looking forward to Sabine River in a few weeks.
Look forward to seeing you there. From Michigan, a Bassmaster Classic qualifier, Garrett Paquette. Had 11 pounds even yesterday. 3 fish here today. 9 pounds, 8 ounces, gives him 20 pounds, 8 ounces, puts him in 48th place. And unless these guys behind you had a really bad afternoon, unfortunately going to call an end to your tournament this time around.
Yeah, it's a pretty big bummer. Today was an adventure for me. I was about 40 miles away, hit a log under the water, spun my hub on the engine, and I would have fixed it, but it also broke my trim. So I had to ride around about 25 mile an hour all day, completely trimmed down. And if you guys ever fish shallow water with your trim down, it's not pretty. So really struggled all day. Finally found something in the last 15 minutes, caught one, lost one, caught shorts every single cast, and I had to leave early because I can only go 25 mile an hour. So that was my day. Welcome to Pickwick.
Well, we're glad you're back safe, and we look forward to seeing you all season long. A 5-time Classic qualifier from Lake Wylie, South Carolina, Todd Otten. Had 17 pounds, 13 ounces as of this morning. 5 fish to add to that here today. 11 pounds, 15 ounces gives him 29 pounds and 12 ounces, and he moves into 29th place currently, so got to hope it's enough to get back out there tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't know today. I don't know where all the big bites went today, but caught more fish and had an awesome time out there. It was fun, but maybe I can stay in the cut with that and get the fish tomorrow.
We'll find out at the end of the way, and we'll keep our
Thank
fingers
y'all.
crossed for you. Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen. Keep that noise coming for a 2-time Bassmaster winner from Newmarket, Minnesota, the amazing fighter man, Seth Fighter. Seth Fighter had 16 pounds, 6 ounces yesterday. 5 to add to that here today. 17 pounds, 11 ounces into 14th place with 34 pounds and an ounce. And continues his assault on our Angler of the Year leaderboard. Seth having a great season and going to be inside another cut and keeping that drive towards that Angler of the Year title pretty interesting.
Yeah, I'm having fun out there. I'm just fishing by the seat of my pants. Everything's changed so much since practice. I'm just going around fishing anything that looks good and stumble into them every once in a while. It seems like when you get a bite, you can get a few. So, like long periods of nothing and then crack a few and keep hunting.
Keep cracking them.
That's the plan.
Look forward to see how it works out. Keep cracking them. Going to get another shot at him again tomorrow. Here's one of my buddies from Spring Grove, Illinois. Get loud for Chris Grove. 3 pounds, 6 ounces yesterday. 2 fish here today. 4 pounds, 7 ounces. It gives him 7.13. Unfortunately, outside of the cut, Chris, but a few weeks to adjust and get ready for Sabine.
Oh, yeah, totally. I'm excited for Sabine. That's my kind of fishing, grinder. I have no clue what went wrong here, but I got to pick up the pieces. Got a long ride home to figure that out. But I just want to thank a couple people really quick here. They don't get enough thanks. Service guys, I mean, I don't know, the last 3 tournaments I've been there more than anyone, I think. So I got to thank all those guys. They're amazing. And then top of the list is definitely Phoenix Boats. They've taken care of me, for the last 5 years, and with the whole boat dilemma and getting me a boat and fixing my other boat. Great people. If you're looking to buy a boat, Phoenix, and all my sponsors, friends, family, take care.
Look forward to seeing you the next one. Safe travels. Hey, Bass Pro Shops, Bassmaster Open champion from Wisconsin, Old Bob Downey. Old Bob had 16 pounds, 8 ounces yesterday. 2 fish here today. 6'4", gives him 22 pounds, 12 ounces. And on a day where a lot of people thought it got a little easier, it got tougher on you, Bob.
Yeah, a lot tougher. I had the bites that have about the same weight that I had yesterday. I just didn't execute real well, but those days happen to us out there. We get good lucky days and bad luck days. So I'm happy to be here, though. I mean, this place is beautiful. I still love the Tennessee River. I would love to come back, and I can't wait to get down the road to the next one.
Look forward to seeing you there. Safe travels. the only Australian to ever win a Bassmaster Elite Series event. Fear my heart, Carl Jacobson. £5, 14 ounces yesterday. Today, one fish, 3 minutes late, so you weighed in 2 ounces. So I'm not going to talk to you about your placing, but I'm sure your boat hardly burns any gas, because no pro that ever talks about their engine up here says their boat runs any gas. But how much gas did you burn per ounce of fish today?
Yeah, I'm not good at maths, not a lot. When I'm weighing fish, I'm good, but not for that. But yeah, super disappointing week. This happens, and the one thing that I've always done is at the next event, giving it my all, and that's all you can do, and that's what I did here this week, and that's the result you get, and you come back and you give it your all next week, and the result can be totally different. But I wanted to weigh that one in because I knew I was going to be late. I wanted to represent my sponsors. I'm so appreciative of them, and so appreciative of you guys. The fans have been unbelievable this week, and I got off the boat here and people were coming up to me. They had my Fear My Heart shirt and a Fear My Heart hat on, and it was very hard to be disappointed when I saw that. So thank you very much, guys. We'll get them at the next one.
You want to know how to be a pro? That's it right there. Our next angler, every day is doomsday, from Mount Carmel, Tennessee, David Mullins. 16-12 yesterday, 5 here today. £18, 8 ounces. Another good day for Mullins with 35 pounds, 4 ounces. Guess who's rounding out our top 10? 35 pounds and 4 ounces, sitting in 10th place, and a good tournament, Mullins.
Yeah, I caught the heck out of him today, man. I tell you, this place puts a lot of pressure on you because you know everybody's going to catch them. It's such a good fishery, and I got lucky. I got on one offshore school today, and went to work on them like it was summertime. So left them biting, so hopefully I can catch me 18 to 20 more tomorrow and maybe move up a couple more spots.
Go get it done. Love to see you all the way through to Championship Tuesday. Let's bring out a 9-time classic qualifier from Gainesville, Florida, Bernie Schultz. 2 pounds yesterday, 2 fish to add to that here today. An uncharacteristically tough event for Bernie Schultz. 5 pounds, 3 ounces, going to give you 7.3. But don't worry about this one. Move on to the next one, and I know you'll rally the Sabine River.
Yeah, I caught a lot of fish today. I just didn't catch the right size. The lake's full of fish, and when the water came up, they changed, and I didn't, and it's my fault, not theirs. Fish have fins, and they use them. Anyway, I hope we come back. I really do. It's a great lake. First time we came here, I had a really great tournament. I didn't catch many fish, but I had 2 8-pounders. Yeah, 8-pounder the first day with a 5-pound smallmouth. Very few fish were caught in that tournament. It was the one that Mark Menendez won, jerkbaiting down on Wilson. But anyway, I had an 8-pounder the next day, and that's pretty good for this lake. But it's been downhill since. I need to turn it back around. So,
you'll turn it around.
Good lake.
River.
Thanks for coming out, everybody.
Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen. His second season on the Bassmaster Elite Series from Grove City, PA, Destin DeMarion. 5 fish here today, rallying after a tough day yesterday. Good to see him here today. Let's get him some Angler of the Year points. 15 pounds, 14 ounces, so going to put him in 68th place, and a great rally day for Destin DeMarion. His second season here on the Bassmaster Elite Series. So, Destin, a tough day yesterday, but better day today, and going to get you some Angler of the Year points, and hopefully make you feel a little bit better rolling out of town.
Yeah, for sure. Yesterday was definitely a tough day, and, this kind of was a season saver because you can't have a lot of bad tournaments in the season if you want to make the Classic because, every tournament is so important. So this really helped. But, I just want to say hey to my wife and my little girl. She's out here right over there, Magnet Eva. So my little one, she's 1. She came. She just turned 1 a little bit ago. But, I'm glad they're down here. I'm just grateful. We're on to the next, and hopefully we can go catch them at Sabine.
No better way to recover from a tough one than a hug from your little girl right there. Let's keep them rolling through from Dadeville, Alabama, Kelly J. Kelly J recovering after a tough day yesterday with a 5-fish limit here today. And 5 good ones. 17 pounds, 12 ounces. So a tough day yesterday, but a much better day today for the Alabama pro. Kelly J, a Skeeter Yamaha pro, with 17-12 here on day number 2. And Kelly, a much better day today. What changed out there?
I got 2 extra gallons of gas today, so no, I didn't.
You ran out of gas?
I ran out of gas yesterday. Yeah.
Okay.
I burned 50 gallons and I needed 52. That's what happened. But I didn't have the fish anyway. You know, that's the reason I ran out. I ran all over. It's like I had a great practice before all this stuff came through, and I just didn't adjust well yesterday. I burnt just gas, literally run out of gas trying to find them, and just went back to the lower end of the day, settled down, just started fishing, and had a decent bag. If I'd done that yesterday, it'd be a different story. But that's fishing, so I got some good points, salvaged some points, and take a break and get ready for the next one.
On to the Sabina. Look forward to seeing you there. Always great to have you here. The 2019 Bass Nation National Champion from Oregon, Cody Holland. I almost called you Beaverton, but that's where he's from. I don't know. It's hot. I'm Canadian and chunky. 315 yesterday. 14 pounds, 2 ounces today, gives you 18-1. But you had a better day than I'm having by the sounds of things. Moves him into 63rd place. Earns him some Angler of the Year points. $18-1, so a better day today. Going to get you some Angler of the Year points. And, I mean, Beaverton's a fine first name, but it's also a better name for a town you live in, I guess.
Yeah, I'd rather have it be the town I live in than my name. Man, I had a rough day today. I didn't catch a keeper until 11:30, 12 o'clock. I slung an ear on a prop. Cranking battery went dead. I had to fish the last half of the day with my big motor running and my life jacket on. I mean, if it wasn't for that power pole charge, I would not have made it back. I mean, there's no way. I mean, hard to flag someone down and try to get somebody to jump me or whatever, but I'm glad I caught 5 today. Only got 5 keeper bites, and it just one of those things. You know, I gotta thank all my sponsors for helping me get here and helping me be able to do this. Fishaholic, Western Fishing Operations, Power Pole, TKO Tungsten. I know I'm forgetting quite a few of them, but thank you guys very much.
Great to have you here, and we look forward to seeing the next one. Let's meet the third member of our Crazy Canucks. He's a 4-time Canadian Open champion from Peterborough, Ontario, Canada, Corey Johnston. At 18-9 yesterday, 5 fish to add to that here today. 15 pounds, 3 ounces, gives him 33 pounds, 12 ounces. And Corey sitting in 17th place, so going to be in the thick of things going out in day number 3 by the looks of things.
Yeah, you know what? I had a fun day today, but the bites were few and far between all day. Just put the power poles down and kind of grinded it out in one area today. So I'm looking forward to getting out there tomorrow. I think I found something that was kind of special right at the end of the day, so we'll see you tomorrow.
Get it done. We look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow. Let's bring out a 3-time Classic qualifier from Palatka, Florida, the Prince of Palatka, Cliff Prince. Had 14-7 yesterday, 4 fish here today. 12 pounds, 9 ounces. He moves into 34th place currently with just 25 anglers left to weigh in, so it's going to be close.
Yeah, I know it. Man, that was a stressful day today, let me tell you. But, hey, I'm glad to have 12 today. I wish I'd had number 5, but this place has got them. I hope to get to go fishing tomorrow, but if I don't, I'll be going back to Florida.
Well, we hope to see you tomorrow. If not, we'll see you at the Sabine River and safe travels, but I keep my fingers crossed for you. Let's bring out an 11-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Brookville, Indiana, Dollar Bill Lowen. Still there. Had 21 pounds and 3 ounces yesterday. 5 fish here today. Look out. 21.3 yesterday. 5 here today for Dollar Bill Lowen. 23 pounds, 13 ounces. 23-13, and with 45 pounds even, Dollar Bill is in second place currently. Just 12 ounces short of the overall lead and 2 days away from his first Elite Series victory. Get loud for Dollar Bill Lowen. 45 pounds even, and man, Dollar Bill, this is working out pretty good. And we're watching you on live today. I'm watching you compete. It doesn't matter where we are, but man, it looks like that's the way you fish, man. And when I look at articles in the magazine and everything, that's what you're telling people how to do. This one's setting up pretty good for you.
It's been fun is all I can say. You know, I've been blessed to have 2 really good days. You know, yesterday I didn't get a lot of bites, but I got the right bites. Today I got the right bites and caught a lot of fish. So it's so nice when you can fish in your comfort zone and fish the way that you love to fish, and that's exactly what I'm doing. So I'm really looking forward to getting back out there tomorrow and running around in that Express with that Yamaha on it. And, yeah, man, it's been great to this point. I want to thank everybody that makes it possible for me to be up here, because without them, there's no way I could do it. I want to thank this crowd for showing out, because without you all, there's no way we could do it either. So if y'all are in town, come by and see us tomorrow.
We look forward to seeing it all go down. An Elite Series champion from Temple, Texas, Frank the Tank Talley. Had 16.4 yesterday, 5 fish to add to that here today. Needs 5'10" to get inside the cut. Got 11 pounds, 3 ounces inside the cut. Currently in 35th place with 27 pounds and 7 ounces. Is it enough to stay there?
I don't know. It's the bubble boy. But, you know, either way it goes, Dave, you know, I had a good time. This is a great lake. The fish are so healthy here. It's just impressive to fish a lake that's had this type of stress done to it with the current and the high water and all that, and it's still producing. So, you know, Florence, take care of this place. It's great. We'll see you tomorrow. I got faith in my weight.
We have faith in you. We look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow. Let's bring up a 2-time Classic qualifier, a 2-time Elite Series bridesmaid from Mississippi, Brock Mosley. Brock Mosley had 19.9 yesterday. Another big day here today. 5 fish all alive. 21 pounds, 8 ounces with 41 pounds and an ounce. Finally, the Brock has come back to Florence, Alabama. $41 pounds and an ounce, and a better day, too, after an incredible day 1. So things are going pretty good, Brock.
Yeah, it started out slow for me today, but, you know, I knew it was just, you know, a matter of time for the fish positioning up to where I wanted them to catch them. And finally, about lunchtime, they got positioned up like I like them. And, you know, it was a fun 2 hours there for a little bit. And I just need a kicker, man. I haven't weighed anything over 4.5 pounds the last 2 days. So if I could just, you know, catch one of those 5 or 6 pounders and bump my weight up, you know, to get me back closer to contention. Because these guys are going to catch them every day. This place is showing out. Even with the conditions we've had this week, it's still going to take some serious weight, and we're halfway there, and we still got a shot. So can't ask for much of them. We'll have to see what tomorrow brings, but I'm excited to get back out there.
Well, get rigged and get ready, because you're going to get a shot, and I can't wait to see it go down. Let's bring up a 2-time Elite Series champion from Greenwood, South Carolina, the COBB, Brandon Cobb. At 4 pounds, 8 ounces yesterday. A better day today. 5 fish. Let's get him some Angler of the Year points. 13.6 gives him 17.14. Moves you into 66th place. And get you some points and salvages a lot from this event.
Yeah, with 4 pounds yesterday, I knew big things weren't really going to happen today as far as standings go. But I was trying to get as many points as I could. Got a limit, which was the goal. I really just kind of missed it, couldn't figure out what to look for, and just today was just trying to scratch out a fish here and there and got 13 pounds of them. So kind of disappointing tournament, but it happens sometimes. So ready to get Sabine and see what it's like.
It's great to have you here. We look forward to seeing you at the next one. A 6-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Fayetteville, Tennessee, the always lethal Brandon Lester. Had 16-13 to start the day. 5 fish to add to that here today. Looking for 515 to get inside the cut. Definitely got that. 19 pounds, 11 ounces. Never mind the 50 cut. He's flirting with the top 10. Moves into 11th place with 36 pounds, 8 ounces. 36 pounds, 8 ounces. Got the family in the front row, and you're putting on a show, so life is good.
Life is good, man. We're on the Tennessee River in March, and there's a lot of water flowing. The fish are biting. Shoot, it's all good, man. The last 2 mornings I've started out really good. You know, I've been catching the majority of my weight in the first hour and a half or 2 hours of the morning, and I just haven't keyed in on that, how to get those better than average bites here. The guys that are catching them great big ones, I know that's not just a random deal. I've fished here enough to know that. So if I can figure out how to catch them great big ones, I think if I can just get 1 or 2 of them, I think I can maybe make a run at this thing. But we'll go back tomorrow, try again.
Love to see it happen. Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen. A former Bass Pro Shops Bassmaster Open champion from Bella Vista, Arkansas, Harvey Horne. 9 pounds, 2 ounces yesterday. 5 fish to add to that here today. Looking for 13-12 to get in the cut. 14 pounds, 5 ounces inside the cut. Currently in 47th place. Yeah, baby! With 23 pounds and 7 ounces. So, Harvey, a little bit better day today and inside the cut for now, but the bad news is we got a bunch of anglers that got something to say about that, but definitely improved on points in this tournament on day number 2.
Yeah, we made a little bit of an adjustment this morning. I literally just took that express boat and put it on the bank and stayed there all day and picked up a big spinner bait on that casting rod and just went to work on it.
Always great to have you here, and no matter what way it works out, we look forward to seeing the Sabine River, and always great to have you here. Let's keep them rolling through with a 12-time Classic Qualifier and Elite Series champion from Salem, Virginia, the Cruise Missile, John Cruz. At 14.9, 5 fish for 12 pounds and an ounce today gives him 26 pounds, 10 ounces, puts you in 39th place. So you have 11 spots of cushion and I believe 18 anglers left to weigh in. So odds are goodish.
I've been nervous since like 2 hours before the weigh-in because I felt like I needed one more fish to lock it in, and I never caught it. I caught some other fish, but never caught the one I felt like I needed to be safely in. So I'm really nervous, and I told Bruce a few minutes ago, I've been doing this for 20 years full time, and this was the place that I fished my 3rd Bassmaster tournament ever in March of 2001. So it's been 20 years I've been doing this, and I'm extremely nervous because I really want to go fishing tomorrow and make that cut. And if I ever get to the point where I'm not really nervous, then I'm done. So definitely still have the enthusiasm, and I appreciate everybody coming out. And I'm just I don't know what to say because I'm really nervous about making tomorrow.
Keep our fingers crossed. I'd love to see you as part of it tomorrow. Let's give him a little love as he makes his way off stage. Let's bring out our first Elite Series champion of the year in his very first event. Get loud for North Carolina's Brian New. Took a win at our very first stop of the season at his very first Elite Series event. Had 19 even yesterday. 19 pounds, 3 ounces today, so 3 ounces better, puts him in 8th place with 38 pounds and 3 ounces. For those of you that thought that Brian New was a one-hit wonder at his very first event, I got something to tell you. He's here to stay, and man, in contention, just 2 events later, here again.
Yeah, man, it's contention, I guess, but them dang boys are catching them. I mean, they are catching them. And, like, really, I don't know when I caught my first bass today, but it wasn't looking good. But this was practice day number 2, and it wound up good. I found a little place today that I feel like I got a decent chance at catching some bass on. Other than that, I'm just junk fishing. Same thing I did yesterday. Hopefully I can catch a few more big ones tomorrow. Dude, I pulled up, and a place that I fished 2 or 3 times yesterday, never got a bite. Fished it this morning, never got a bite. Went back to it because it's just right. Like, it's the right kind of deal. It's just a current break deal. And I said, one more cast. And I throw over there, boom. I mean, it's the hardest bite anybody in the field's had all day. I'll bet money on it. And that 5-pound smallmouth jumped 7 foot in the air 3 or 4 times. And I'm pretty sure that's the biggest smallmouth I've ever caught.
7?
No, 5. Did I say 7?
5 even. 5 feet it jumped.
I mean, hopefully it'll be 7 tomorrow.
Okay.
Then we'll shoot for that. But I got my beautiful wife right here. My daughter, she's right there. My aunt and uncle, they're out here somewhere. I see them in the back. My mom, everybody watching back home. Y'all boys at Sotheby Pavement Market, y'all go ahead and sell that pressure washer, hopefully. I don't know, after tomorrow, you might have my name put on it. But, man, it's a fun week.
Negotiating deals on the stage here now? What am I hearing? What, pressure washers?
Yeah, so whenever, like, at work, the biggest thing I hate to do is pressure wash. And after I caught my whole 1 bass at Tennessee in Knoxville the first day, I got a group text, the work group text that said, this is what catching 1 bass looks like, and it was a picture of a pressure washer. So I went out there and caught them the next day, but maybe you ought to send me that anyways. I mean, I caught a good bag, but maybe you ought to make sure I don't suck tomorrow.
Motivation works in many different ways, and it's working for you. Let's hear it for Brian New, ladies and gentlemen. From North Carolina, let's bring out a Bassmaster Classic champion, David Fritz. £4, 3 ounces. 5 fish here today, 15 pounds, 7 ounces, gives him 19 pounds, 10 ounces, and puts him in 64th place. Let's hear it for David Fritz, ladies and gentlemen. David, I don't know if you heard, but Brian New, young rookie, he said not having to pressure wash at work is his motivation to catch him. Have you ever used such motivation in the past? Really, the motivation is just to avoid real work, I guess.
Well, I love real work. If you live on a farm and work on a farm, you know what work is, and you got to feel for every farmer out there because they work their tail off, and unfortunately they don't make a lot of money. I had to fish so I could farm, and that's the truth. But anyway, I had a good day today. I really had a chance to bust a 20-some pound stringer today, and I let a couple jump off, and I've just been winding a little bit too fast, but that Fritz side biggin, it'll flat catch them. It blows me away. I said that was the best crankbait I'd ever built when I built it, and it's just that thing's just amazing. It's impressive. So anyway, I'm glad I hung in there. Maybe I'll get a little check.
Always great to have you here. Let's hear it for David Fritz, ladies and gentlemen. Our next angler, a 2-time qualifier for the Bassmaster Elite Series from North Carolina, Shane Lineberger. At 2-1 yesterday and 1 fish here today. 2 pounds, 6 ounces, going to give you 4.7, and that's not the way you want to play the game.
No, that's not at all. I tell you what, this is the most humbling sport anybody will ever do. One day you're a hero, the next day you're a zero. But, it is what it is. I still need to thank all my sponsors, Champion Power Equipment, Enigma Fishing, All In Tackle, P-Line, Hook, everybody I forgot. I apologize, but we'll catch you at the next one.
Let's hear it for them, ladies and gentlemen. Time to bring up the 2012 PAA Angler of the Year. Kicked off the season with a top 10 from Winchester, Tennessee, Garrett Klaus. Had 4 pounds, 11 ounces yesterday. 2 fish here today. A tough one this time around for Garrett Klaus. 4.11 yesterday, 2 today. 5.5, going to finish with 10 pounds even. Not the goal, but Gary, I know in tournament fishing, man, it's so close, and you really were kind of on kind of the deal.
Well, I thought I was, and like I told you yesterday, I just made a real bad decision yesterday, and it just didn't work out. But, it's all good. I'm going to go back home and lick my wounds and go to Texas and see if we can do better. I do want to say hi to all the folks back at the factory at Phoenix Boats. Customers out there, there's got to be some. Thank you all very much.
Thank you, and we look forward to seeing you at our next event. Our next angler, a Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Corbin, Kentucky, Mike Huff. Had 4 pounds, 7 ounces, but no matter what he weighs in, he holds the honor of the second most famous man from Corbin, Kentucky. The most famous is Colonel Sanders. We'll give him that. 2 pounds, 6 ounces today, 6.13, and if you don't catch it better at the next one, you might be frying chicken, my friend.
I've got to do a lot better. Today was just really frustrating. I'm disappointed with this event, but I'm just going to use it for motivation for the next one, Dave.
I know you're going to, and we know you'll get him out there. Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen. Came close to a title last year. Let's bring out an Elite Series a rookie from Georgia, Mark Frazier. Had 14-14 yesterday, 5 fish here today, needs 8 pounds, 5 ounces to get inside the cut currently. As we wind down our day number 2 weigh-in, let's get him in the cut. 8 pounds, 5 ounces what he needs. 15.9 inside the cut in 34th place with 30 pounds and 7 ounces. Mark Frazier going fishing on day number 3 here at the Guaranteed Rate Bassmaster Elite in beautiful Florence, Alabama. Mark, a great tournament. You've been able to remain consistent in an event that has been incredibly inconsistent. How have you done that?
It's definitely not easy. Like all of us, we found some stuff in practice that means nothing now. Yesterday, I got 1 bite in practice. Yesterday, I go to about 1 o'clock. I only have about 1 in the live well. Show up, catch a limit there, fish the rest of the day, didn't get another bite. I go there this morning, I catch 2. I milked it till about noon. Had to scrap all of it, go down lake. I fished about 20 spots, finally pulled up on one little stretch and caught that little limit. So I guess we're going to have to run and gun some tomorrow and hope that I can come across another 5. So thank y'all for coming.
Good news is you're going to get a chance. Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen. Alabama, keep the love going for one of your very own. His second season, hot off a bridesmaid finish in our Rookie of the Year race from Alabama, Kyle Welcher. Had 13-1 yesterday, 5 today, looking for 10-6 to get in the cut. 16-11 going fishing tomorrow in 38th place right now with 29 pounds, 12 ounces. It looks like he's inside the cut and fishing on day number 3. Once again, here on the Bassmaster Elite Series. Kyle, did a little better out there today. Did you make adjustments, or is the river setting up better for you?
I tried to make adjustments for like the first half of the day, and I ended up catching a couple big ones, and then every time I'd catch a big one, I would think, okay, I found where they moved to, and I would go run that for a couple hours and never get another bite, so I would try to start piecing it together again. I'd catch another big one. I'd go try to run that for a while, never get another bite. So the last 2 hours of the day, we ran around like a chicken with a head cut off and hit everything I thought a bass would ever be on. And finally, in the last 30 minutes, we caught 2 of the last ones, and now we get to go out tomorrow. And the weight looks a lot better than it was out there today. It just every time I set the hook, it was a good one, but it wasn't that pretty. It was out there on the water, but excited to be going tomorrow nonetheless.
Doesn't matter what happens out there. It's all about what happens on the scales because he's part of it. Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen. And let's bring out an Elite Series champion from Chickamauga, Georgia. Get loud for Buddy Gross. Had 23 pounds and 3 ounces yesterday. 5 fish here today. Needs 1 pound, 7 ounces to go fishing tomorrow. That's not a problem. 17 pounds, even with 40 pounds. 3 ounces. He's not worried about the top 50. He's inside the top 10 in 5th place with 40 pounds, 3 ounces. Get loud for Buddy Gross. I want to remind our marshals we got a meeting after weigh-in, so make sure to stick around. Marshal meeting after weigh-in, but those marshals are going to stick around and find out who they're going out with tomorrow, and you're part of it because sitting in 5th place, buddy.
I tell you, it was a good day today. I mean, this lake is incredible. I mean, we're getting to see it at kind of its worst, but it's still showing out. Y'all are lucky to have it. Good to see all the crowd here. It's awesome to have everybody back, and thank you to all my sponsors. We'll see y'all tomorrow.
Thank you, and we look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow. Let's bring out an Elite Series rookie from North Carolina, KJ Queen. Had 12 pounds, 8 ounces yesterday. 5 fish here today. 5 fish for 13. 13 gives him 26 pounds, 5 ounces, puts you in 44th place with 9 anglers left to weigh in here on the day number 2 weigh-in. So unofficially inside our top 50, and got to keep your fingers crossed that you stay in there.
Oh, man, no doubt. I'm sitting here just shaking because I want to make that day 3 and go back out there and have a shot, you know, at trying to catch some of these guys, you know. They're in here, they're in the lake, and, I mean, it's possible to catch a big bag. So, I mean, I'm just right here on the bubble of making it, not making it. Hopefully I get to go out tomorrow and catch some big ones.
Well, we'll get this weigh-in moving along and hopefully get you an answer very, very quick. Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen. I think you've done it, but we'll find out. Doesn't matter what I think. Let's bring out a former Bass Nation national champion from California, Randy Pearson. Had 7.6 yesterday. Needs 17 heat to get inside the cut. 17.7, not inside the cut. Moves into 52nd place, just outside of the cut, but rallies himself a bunch of points, ladies and gentlemen. The good news is you rallied a bunch of points. The more good news is KJ Queen's going to love you for a long time. And the bad news is, unfortunately, just a few spots outside of the cut.
Yeah, you know, I mean, I didn't know what I had. I just weighed 1 fish today, and it was 2 pounds, 9 ounces. I knew the other 4 were over 3. And today was a fun day. I caught a lot of fish and caught a lot late and just caught probably 20 fish or so. But made some adjustments, and things came around. And, you know, at least I made it close. I made a bunch of points up, and, you know, I put myself in a hole yesterday, and can't do that on a lake like this.
Always great to have you here, and tough luck this time around, but we'll see you at the Sabine River. Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen. Let's bring out a former Elite Series Rookie of the Year, a 3-time Classic qualifier from North Carolina, Jake Whitaker. At 9 pounds, 12 ounces yesterday, I predicted he would have 19.12 today. My predictions are not good. 5 fish today. You did good. I mean, you had a good day. But then you came in 15 minutes late, and my prediction wouldn't have been that far off. Did you just do that to screw up my prediction?
Dude, I got to catching them this morning, and I knew that I was doing with third flight at 350, and I got to catching them this morning, and I don't know. I put it in my head at some point that I was doing with the last flight, and I made the mistake, and it's going to send me home a day early and with a whole lot less money in my pocket. So I get to drive 7 hours home tomorrow and think about the mistake that I made, and I promise you it will never happen again. But, hey, I did catch some fish. How much did they weigh? What did they weigh?
Well, I mean, it's a
0.
1 pound penalty for every minute. And you were 15 minutes late, and I think you weighed in like just under 2 pounds. So, yeah, you had like 16 and change.
Yeah.
17.
So I'm going to hold them up for you guys because I caught them. So I'm going to hold them up for you.
Hey, 16-1 would have been his weight today, ladies and gentlemen. So a good rally by Jake Whitaker. Just a bad timepiece, I guess, maybe. Good rally, just 15 minutes too long. We look forward to seeing you at the next one. Alabama, let's bring out one of your very own, an Elite Series champion, Bill Weidler. Bill Weidler made it back on time. 2 pounds, 5 ounces yesterday. 7-6 today, but unfortunately outside of the cut this time around, Bill. And I know that one hurts, but the good news is you're home. You're a home state at least.
Yeah, like I said yesterday, man, my practice was really good, and this weather just really threw me a curveball. Every time I zigged, I should have zagged, and I could never catch up with them. The guys were telling me how they were catching them, and I just missed it. So, yeah, we got a couple other ones at Gunnersville and Neely Henry, which is just right up the road from me. So we're going to try to make a rebound then.
Look forward to seeing you there. From one Alabama angler to another, a 9-time classic qualifier from Asheville, Alabama, Matt Herron. Matt Herron, a former TTBC champion, had 13-12 yesterday. 5 fish here today, looking for 11 pounds, 7 ounces to get inside the cut. 19 pounds, 2 ounces with 32 pounds, 14 ounces. He moves into 26th place. And Matt Herron sticking around to be fishing on day number 3 at the guaranteed rate, Bassmaster Elite. Once again, I want to remind our marshals we got a meeting coming up right after weigh-in. And Matt Herron, you got some lively fish. We're going to let them go here in just a few minutes. But, man, a good day today.
Yeah, a lot better day today. I actually put all the fish in a boat today. I'm not getting a bigger bite to get up there in that 21 to 23 pound range. But this lake's incredibly healthy. Florence, take care of this thing the way you have. It's amazing. It's good to be home and good to get to fish the Tennessee River, and I'm going to get to fish again tomorrow.
Look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow morning from Prairiesville, Louisiana. Give me a little love for Quentin Capo. Had 8 pounds, 14 ounces yesterday. 5 fish here today. 11 pounds, 15 ounces gives him 20 pounds, 13 ounces. You move into 65th outside of the cut, but good points leaving here.
Yeah, I'm thrilled about today. I caught 40 keepers today. They just are all the same size. I put a freedom tackle, half-ounce spinnerbait, and just did exactly what I love to do. Just went shallow and just absolutely annihilated them. It was so fun. They were all the same size, Dave. I can't make them grow any, but you know what? I had a great time here. I loved it when it was high. Loved it when it was low. I can't wait to get back. Thank you all for coming. Thank the support crews out there. Thanks, Skeeter Yamaha.
Thank you. Safe travels. We'll see you at the next one. Let's bring through another Louisiana angler from Manny, Louisiana, an Elite Series rookie, Daryl Gleason. Daryl had a tough day yesterday, but a rally here today. 5 fish and a bunch of Angler of the Year points. 16 pounds, 13 ounces, and after a tough day, no better way to recover than with 16 at 13 for the former Bass Pro Shops, a Bassmaster Open winner. 16-13, and I know yesterday was a tough one, but, man, you showed what true champions show, and you rallied here today, got yourself some points.
Yeah, I mean, that's all I was just do all I could do today. I mean, yesterday I felt like with all the we're going, we're not going, we're not, and I kind of thought maybe I'll just take the day off and let all them boys go. But no, yesterday I practiced my butt off and just didn't land on them, and you can't give an inch with these guys because they're just too good. So, I'm learning lessons as I go and trying to survive. And as long as I'm learning and improving each day, I think by the end of the year we'll get where we want to be. Appreciate y'all.
Look forward to seeing you at the next one. A great rally. Grab your fish, and we'll see you down the road. I know you're going to get loud now, ladies and gentlemen. From Florence, Alabama, Justin Atkins. $14 pounds, 5 ounces yesterday. And unfortunately, just 1 fish here today, 2 pounds, 7 ounces, and gives him a total of 16-12. And yet again, the fickle fishing gods teach us that whenever they tell you, the more they tell you it's guaranteed, the less it really is.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. Walking on the stage with 1 bass hurts a lot like your dog getting run over on the day your high school girlfriend breaks up with you. I fished around everybody that's catching them. I have fished stuff they've caught them on. I've done it all, and I couldn't catch them today. I wasn't getting no bites. I couldn't get anything figured out, and it happens. Fishing can be like you said, a very fickle sport. So I caught that little bass 10 minutes before weigh in, and I looked at him and I was like, you got to go with me, buddy. I wanted to drop him back in the lake, but I was like, I got a lot of people that support me when I catch them, and they support me when I don't catch them. So we're gonna make the ride, buddy. And I dropped him in the box, and we come to weigh in. So I appreciate all y'all coming, and we're gonna make a little short 7-minute ride home and forget about it and go to the next one.
That's the attitude. Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen. Keep the Alabama love going for a 2-time Angler of the Year from Gunnersville, Alabama, the incomparable G-Man, Gerald Swindle. Swindle had 10 pounds, 12 ounces yesterday, 2 fish here today, 5 pounds, 4 ounces, gives him a total of 16 pounds, and if you just do what you move the hole that makes the works.
Yeah, well, the last time I felt this dumb was when I went to the doctor with my wife, and I thought she said it was the proctologist, so when he come in there, I was going to be ready and naked standing on the table. Come to find out, we was there for a dermatologist. Yeah, it's about how dumb I felt today walking around out there. I don't know. I mean, I honestly can tell all y'all in good faith, I don't have a clue how they caught them, and I'm at the point right now, I don't care. I done burnt 40 gallon out of that Mercury in Phoenix today running all over this place. I've run across stuff that Satan wouldn't go across there toward the end just trying to find out where a bass lives. And I think, this is the best lake in the world, and I can't get a bite. That's the whole new level of sucking. I mean, it ain't even close. It happens. It's not what I expected. I love you, too. I told her to stay in the truck. My bad. See, when you go to Alabama, son, I got me some redneck fans out there. That's one thing about it. Even on the tough days like today, the hardest thing you can do to me as a competitor is fish somewhere you think you might have an advantage and then just bomb in the tournament. You kind of overthink it, and you come in and you really, it does, like Justin just said, you really takes a toll on you. You come in, you're a little frustrated, you see the fans, you see the people that pour out the bass, see the weigh-in, and really in the big scheme of things, that's what it's all about. I'd like to catch them better. I hate losing. I'm not ever going to be a good loser, so if somebody says, are you mad? You dang right I'm mad. You should, every kid out here, if you're a high school kid, you should never, ever, ever be happy about losing. It ain't something to be liked. Everybody don't need a trophy. Only the people that catch them get a trophy. I get a kick right in the juju's what I get. And you're not supposed to like it, but you're going to always have these days. You got to learn to hold your head up, come to the weigh-in, do what you got to do, take care of business, and leave it alone. My wife and I have a rule on a bad tournament. It's only a 24-hour thought process. By tomorrow at this time, I got to be over it. I fished my guts out. I didn't find them. I got outfished. I talked to Buddy Gross out there, and, I mean, the guy just outfished me. I know what these guys are doing, and I'm like, I just got outfished. So some days you the windshield, and some days you the bug, and some days you the bumper, and some days you the possum. And today I'm the possum and the bug. So, Dave, how's your day been? Had to be better than 2 fish all day.
Well, I mean, yeah, I've been having a break here for the last 5 minutes, so it's pretty good.
We had the national anthem this morning. They was singing. It was just beautiful sunrise. And I look over there, and here comes a big herd of cormorants right over the flag. I punched Dave behind. I said, that's the Canadian flyover right there.
Hey, take your little fish and get the heck out of here, redneck. Ladies and gentlemen, there is only one Gerald Swindle. Thank God. That is the end of our weigh-in. I want to thank each and every one of you for sticking with us. We are only halfway through this event. Your tournament leader, Kobe Krieger, with 45 pounds, 11 ounces. Right behind him, Bill Lowen with 45 pounds even, followed by Scott Martin, Brock Mosley, Buddy Gross, Chad Pipkins, Alabama, Steve Kennedy, Brandon Pollinick, Brian New, and rounding out our top 10, our reigning Bassmaster Classic champion, Hank Cherry. The best part is this tournament is just at the halfway point. You're going to be able to follow the action all day long, kicking off at 8 a.m. Eastern tomorrow morning on Bassmaster.com. And we'll see you on Bassmaster Live.